boy, today we are talking new cameras and I'm going to be announcing the winner of my book giveaway. I have the books, I've got it all sorted, I'm ready to go. But first, I'm going to shave because this mess, it's just, it is unacceptable. Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. This is the very first video I've shot in 2 weeks since I came back from New York. Obviously the last video you guys saw was the one with Ramina and Cody and Jesse. Hopefully you've seen that video. If you haven't, head over and check it out because it's awesome. I had so much fun shooting it, so much fun hanging out with those guys. They are all incredible creators and you should go and check them out. As I said in the intro to this video, I am going to be announcing the book giveaway winners at the end of the video. So be sure to stick around till then. I mean, or you could jump to the end of the video, but don't do that because you've probably noticed there's something going on with the quality of the video and you probably want to stick around and find out what that is because I'm pretty excited about it and hopefully you guys will be too. After I came back from America, I decided that it was probably time to buy a new camera. When I started shooting these vlogs, I was shooting them on a Nikon D50-100 and it was okay. It was a fine camera, there was nothing wrong with it. The big issue was in vlog 2 or 3, I think it was, I actually dropped it from my GorillaPod and smashed it into a million tiny little pieces. Something has happened to my regular camera. By something, I mean It was one of those moments, you know, where like everything goes into slow motion and you just, you know the game's up. Hate those. So I'd been umming and ahhing for a long time about exactly which camera I should get. Should I go Canon? Should I go Nikon again? Should I go Sony? Should I go Fuji? And I met so many people while I was in New York that had so many different bodies and lenses and X, Y, and Z and everything else that I just wasn't sure. Up to this point, I've been shooting on this bad boy, this beast of a camera, and I'm not even joking, this camera is amazing. This is the Canon G7X Mark II, and it is an awesome camera. If you are intending on starting a vlog or intending on starting making videos or home movies or whatever you want to make, I call it home movies. This isn't the 90s. What's wrong with me? But if you are considering getting a start in video, this is pretty beastie. Sony's equivalent is the RX100, and again, it's an amazing camera, but I can't speak on it because I've never used it. But I love this thing. It's so good. But going into buying a camera, I knew I wanted 3 things. I wanted 4K with no crop, I wanted a full frame camera, and I wanted mirrorless. I like the small form factor, and carrying a camera around like this a lot of the time really sucks when it's a crazy heavy camera, trust me. Through a lot of deliberation, I narrowed it down to kind of the 2 major players for me, which was Canon and Sony. Now Canon's mirrorless offering is teeny tiny. You've got the EOS R and that's kind of it for serious full frame mirrorless cameras. With Sony, you've got a whole bunch more options. You've got the A7 III, the A7R III, the A9, and hopefully at some point in the future, the A7S III. Just saying, Sony. There's a lot of people on Twitter yelling about that. It's probably something that you probably want to look into. So I deliberated for a while and decided that if I wanted 4K with no crop, I was going to have to go Sony. I like the fact that it shoots 120, I like the fact that it's 4K, no crop, it's mirrorless, it's light, it's an amazing camera. So yes, I went Sony, I bought an A7 III, that's what you're watching me on. It's amazing, I'm in love with it. Now obviously moving from a point and shoot like the G7X to an interchangeable lens camera like the A7 III, means that you have the added expense of buying lenses. Neither Sony cameras nor lenses are cheap, so I did the sensible thing and I bought everything used, so I got a much better price on all the gear that I bought. Don't get me wrong, it did still cost me in excess of £7,000, which is a lot of money. It's the kind of money that gives you chest pains when you spend it in one go. Like over time you wouldn't think anything of it, but clicking that button to check out, Currently I'm shooting on the A7 III with the 16-35mm f2.8 G Master lens. It is an incredible piece of kit and I am, like I said earlier, I'm in love with it. But I also picked up a backup camera for professional shoots and hopefully for kind of on-the-go vlogging if I don't want to bring the A7 III. I picked up an A6500 just because it's a great little camera. It works with all of the E-mount lenses and backup camera. The backup camera is everything. Now the second lens I picked up is the 24-70 f2.8 GM lens. It is awesome. It covers that mid-range absolutely perfectly, as you'd expect. It's 24-70, and it's a general purpose lens for kind of everything. It's great, and I'm really looking forward to using it. So the third and final lens I bought is the 85mm f1.4 GM lens. It is incredible. The image quality from this is unreal. Obviously being a fixed prime lens, it's just, oh, it's so good. And oh my days, look at that piece of glass. It is insane. It's the workmanship on these lenses is unreal. This is the very first video I'm shooting on this camera, and it's the first thing I've shot at all. If you've got any tips or tricks for the A7 III or the A6500, let me know down in the comments, because there is an insane amount of customization in these cameras, and I really just want to learn everything I can about them. So make sure to drop that information down in the comments, because I would love to read it, because this is all new to me. So with that out of the way, let me jump straight into announcing the winners of the book giveaway. I used Gleam to run this competition, and not a whole bunch of people entered, which I'm sad about. I am, but at the same time, it does mean that somebody got very lucky. Obviously, we have 5 books to give away to 5 people, and Gleam picked 4. Somebody entered enough times that they won twice, which is cool. Well done, that person. You'll find out who it is in a second. So the winners of the book competition are: number 1 is the very own Northern Prawn, George Holden. Crushed it, George, nice work. Number 2 is Gareth Plevin, so congrats Gareth, you're also getting a book. The third winner is Jack Mason. He is actually the only person who won who is outside of the UK, which I think says a lot about my viewer base, so congratulations, Jack. The fourth book is going to Kieran Stocker, so congratulations, Kieran. Thanks for entering the competition, and thanks for watching the videos, man. And so it's come down to this, the 5th and final person. And I say the 5th and final person, it's actually one of the people I've already named. So I'm just gonna jump in and say it. George, you're getting 2 books, congratulations. You entered enough times that Gleam saw fit to pick you twice. I don't know how you did it, but you know, congrats. Thank you to all the people that did enter, and sorry if you didn't win, but hopefully I'm gonna be running more of these giveaways in the future, not necessarily just with books. So be sure to keep an eye out for those. I am going to end the video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, go ahead, hit the like button, just sort of do one of the nouns to it. Just click it or hit it or smash it. Do whatever you want to it. Whatever you're going to do, just do that. Leave me some comments down below. Like I said, if you've got any tips for the Sony A7 III or the A6500, let me know. And also let me know what you think of the quality of the video. If there's anything I can do to improve that, let me know. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!